Hey guys, today we're going to show you the power system that is completely going to change how we live on our sailboat.
So we already posted the unboxing video, but this is going to be the actual introduction to the project.
Yep. Alright, so the problem with our old system is it's 12 volt and there's too much of a power loss trying to go from 12 to 120. So we decided to go to 48 volt. That way we don't have as much power loss. So the 48 volt though, why it made sense, the conversion from 48 volt DC to 120 AC is just a lot better than 24 or 12 volt. So we decided to set our system up with 48 volt is what everything comes in from the dock, from the solar, everything comes in to charge the 48 volt system. The 48 volt system then powers everything else. So it'll power our 12 volt through a DC to DC converter, or actually smart charger. And then our batteries can also then power the 120, which can run our AC, the convection oven, air fryer, cooktop, ice maker, you know, whatever, Xbox and TV. The kids play Xbox every weekend. So for full-time Liveaboard, 12 volt with 2 lead acid, I think they're maybe 100 amp hour. I don't remember what they were. They were 40 batteries. We had 2 of them. And you can only use about 50% of lead acid, where we can use, you know, really, I probably won't use more than 80% of ours. I don't want to run them way down, but if I need to, I can run them down a little further. So I have a lot more amp hours to play with. And we have 200 amp hours for 48 volt, which the conversion of, I believe, is like 800 amp hours 12 volt. So being able to have that 48 volt system is just going to be completely life-changing for us on this boat.
Yeah, we are converting our galley from propane to electric. So we're going to get an electric convection oven and cooktop. The 48 volt system will help a lot with that. Yeah,
it's with the 48 volt and the solar, and we have with our inverter, which is a solar charger inverter all in one. I mean, it really simplifies the system, and we are excited to have it all going and get to tell you guys all about it, show you how we looked it up, or show you how we hooked it up, and see how it looks working and performing, and you know, running our AC system and whatnot. So the reason we went with lead time over maybe some of the competitors and stuff was their customer support, the price point they were at, and really, you know, they have some pretty good reviews. Warranty and everything's supposed to be pretty good with them. Hopefully we don't have to find that out. So why this build is so important to us is for those convenient things for us, like the TV and the AC and everything else. But the biggest, absolute 100% biggest reason is we don't want to be out there and not have the power. If we need to charge a laptop, we need to, you know, if we want to work remote, we need to have stuff powered up. We need to be able to charge our cameras for YouTube. If we're going all electric, you know, we gotta be able to cook. So we're not going all electric as far as engine though. We're gonna keep the old diesel in there for now. But we don't have quite enough power yet to be able to do that. But maybe in the future we'll think about full electric.
And this is exactly why we decided to upgrade to our 48 volt Lithium battery system. We wanted something that could actually keep up with the way we live on the boat every single day, and so far it's been incredible. Now we can comfortably run all of our essential systems at the same time without constantly worrying about power usage or what needs to be turned off first. While one of us is inside editing videos, the other can be relaxing and playing video games. We can have batteries charging, throwing something in the air fryer for dinner, and still keep the AC unit running to stay cool all at the same time. For us, having that kind of reliable power really opens up the possibilities of living off-grid. It gives us the freedom to stay out longer, feel more comfortable on board, and focus more on enjoying the lifestyle and creating content instead of constantly managing power usage.
Alright, so here's a quick rundown on our 48 volt system. It's really just the 48 volt side we're going to show today in detail. Later on, after I make the other diagrams, I will show you the setup from the solar panels and from the shore power, so you can see everything in detail of what we put in the system and in place and where and why. So anyway, when we're plugged into shore power, our power comes in from the dock and goes straight into the lead time inverter charger, and then from there it'll feed through the bus bar, and then it'll run through our switches and the fuses to keep everything protected, and then it passes through the shunt so we can see exactly what's going on in the system. And then from there it'll go into the batteries if they need charged. Now if the batteries are already topped off, that power just passes right on through the inverter and goes straight out to the 120 volt side of the boat. Once we're finally off the dock and we're doing our thing out there, the solar takes over. So then the panels will feed into the system basically the same way as the shore power does, charging the batteries through the same path, you know. So it's all pretty simple and consistent. At the same time, we're stepping that 48 volt system down to 12 volts to run the house side of the or the house bank, I should say. Along with the DC to DC charger, we'll have power coming from the wind generator as well, as long as it works. We haven't tried it yet. And then we'll also have power from the alternator, and that's going to be great. You know, if we just need to start the engine and be motoring, we're going to be charging that side as well. But we also need to get a lithium 12 volt battery in the future. That's what we want to run the house bank off of, and then just keep the lead acid for a start battery, and that's it. So anyway, later on we'll show you the rest of the diagram after I get it made. Some of the other components we're putting in this system. I've got 2 of these so far. I have to get a 3rd one. I forget what they call them, but it's for lightning protection. So I've never really done anything with these before, but we're going to wire 3 of these up. We're going to do 1 to protect the batteries, 1 to protect the inverter, and 1 to protect the solar. That was the other one. So that's some of the extra little components that are miscellaneous. No one really sees this, you know. This is the stuff you don't think about when you're doing these installs. So for the install, just stay tuned, because over the next few videos, we'll install this system, walk you through the wiring, test it, and see how it performs in real life. Unboxing gear is one thing, but making it work, like in a Liveaboard situation, you know, and on a sailboat, that's what really matters. That's for us, you know, getting out, being able to use this stuff and really see how it works, and be able to live off of it. You know, on a boat, you're out in the middle of the ocean, or you're at some remote island. You're away from everybody. So having a system that works and works properly.
It's reliable. Yeah,
and it's reliable. That's a very good one. That's the most important things with this system for us. Reliability, power, and reliability and power. We'll just go with those 2. I like them. Ease of use. That's the other one I'd throw in there. Ease of use. User friendly is definitely something that. Because if you're out there, you're trying to troubleshoot, even if you installed it, if it's too complicated and you're trying to troubleshoot it and you have no help anywhere, you can't call anybody, it's a whole lot easier with a simple system than it is something complex.
So if you want to see this whole system come together, be sure to subscribe, because we're just getting started.
We're done now, I think, right? Isn't that it? That's closed.
Yep. There's nothing left. I guess that means we're done.
Hopefully this video was more exciting than the last one.
Yeah. Bye! Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Bye!